Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel WDCODERS. In this video, we will continue our Angular message app application. Before moving to VS Code, my request to you friend, if you are new my channel, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification for the latest videos. Let's move to the VS Code. First of all, we will work on this send and trust messages. Okay, right now if you click on this one, this page is reloading. So we will need to work on this first. Let's open the route.ts file first. Oh, I have opened the message backend application route file, but we need to open this Angular application route.ts file. Okay. So here, first of all, we will modify this one. This route we need to modify. So after this, I will add, and here I want to send the data so that we will identify on which application, on which tab we have been clicked on. Okay, the trash message, send messages, or the inbox message. Okay, so that will be type, so inbox. Now I want to make a copy of this one two times, and that will be a send. Okay, now in the layout file in which we have the sidebar, I will add the routes like this. So that will be our inbox now. Now check once. So this is saying cannot match any routes. Okay, so we have the issue in the guards. The guards, somewhere we have the message. Yeah, this one. Check again. Yeah, it's working. So now if I click on this one send, you can see the route is changing, right? So based on this send or trash messages, we will load the messages here, right? So messages right now is coming from the store. So we need to identify on which message we need to load in which tab. Okay, let's close all the files because we need to work on this message HTML and .ts file. Okay, so we need to get on which route we have been clicked on. Okay, so in the route.ts file we have been set this is trash, inbox, and send messages. Okay, so now we need to be read in from the route for this, and before this we need to be inject. Okay, so here I will inject route. That will be a route activated route, inject activated route. Okay, now using this one we can get the data. Okay, route data. So subscribe, we can add the next. Now we need to check in the console what is coming. So here we have the type is trash. Okay, because we are on trash screen. Now if I click on this one, inbox here, and message. Okay, so this is working fine. Now we are sorry, I want to create one variable here for adding the type. Okay, so message type I want to store here. By default, I am setting here in inbox. Okay, and this we can store its type equal to data dot type like this. Okay, Now in the model file, I want to create one type here is export. That will be a type. Each type will be first one will be inbox. This I will use as a type here. And here as message type I will use inbox. So this is fine. In message type we have this one. Now I will load a message based on because we need to show the title also, right? So right now, when it if you see this one, when I click on this send message or trust message, the message is coming. Okay, so based on the screen, I want to show the title also there. So that also I will create one variable that will be a string, and by default that will be messages. And based on the screen I will use this one. I will change this one. So I will create one function load message or load title. Here I will add a switch case. First case will be so data will be message type. Okay, so first one I will set for sent. Break I will add here. Let me copy for trash. And for default we the default is dot title messages, and this one I will copy send messages fresh messages. Okay, this title I will use in this html file here. Let's check once. Oh, not working. Because I did not call this function, right? So this I want to call here based on the type. This message type. Okay. Now check. So now this is send messages, fresh messages, and this is messages. So this is working fine. So now based on this data or based on the screen, we need to load the messages, right? Right now you can see we have the messages, and already this is dynamic messages. So we need to create one function here. I will add the name is check messages. Okay, and I want to send the type here, messages here. I mean, every message here. We need to load it or not. So this kind of things we need to be check out. So switch case I will add here, uh, and in this we will add the message type because message type also we have been set, right? Already we have been saved in a variable. So now here I will create one case based on the type. So if message dot status equals 3, then return true. We need to be load that one, and for default one default we need to add is return false. Okay, now for trash we have done. Now we need to This we need to be called here is not okay. We need to set the return type also here, boolean. What happened? This is saying because of okay, by default we need to be written the false. Then it will okay. So now check not check messages. It should be check message because every message we need to be checked. So here inside this one, I will add the if condition. Okay, item we need to send. Okay, and if this will be true, then we need to load. Otherwise, we don't need to be load. Okay, so now in messages we don't have the messages all messages because let me check the status what the status we have. So okay, status 1, because we did not write the condition for status 1, we need to be passed the true there. Okay, then that will be load. So let me copy of this one. So if have the one, this is we are writing for the inbox. Okay, so if we have the one, and I will add the this, and right now we don't have the logged in user ID here. So for this, what we will do in the state, you can see in the state we have. Let me check. We have the login ID or not? Yes, in the user we have the logged in ID. When you will be logged in, then we will get the data. Okay. Okay. Now we need to be at the selector here so that we can set, oh sorry, we can get the logged in user ID. So here I will call this not message state. We need to be checking the user state. Okay, user state dot get logged user, and here I need to add a. Now this is fine. So here I will create one variable logged user because this data I need on the same page, and maybe null. By default we can send this as null. Okay, and here I will add this dot user dollar subscribe next. If user is we have the null there, then we need to be call we need to be dispatch, right? We need to get the data. So new get log the user, this we need to be called. Let me check once. So this is saying identifier line number 80. Let me check line number 80 what we have. Okay, because of this. Okay, for now I have removed this one, but we need to check. Okay, so right now you can see data is coming of the logged in user. This is the me API. Over here we have in the controllers we have. Okay, so we need to check. First of all, we need to check the routes, in which routes we have. So this calling, this API is calling in the me API we have here. Oh, token, I think we don't need to be, really we need don't need to be set there. That's fine. Okay. This is not coming. I think I need to be restart my API first. Here we have the error. We do again. Run start. And this is coming. Okay, no problem. I'll check this one first. We need to close this one. Okay. So what we were doing here, and one more thing. Right now we have the logged in user data. So let me check to console it. and we can set the condition here also. So I will add and this logged user dot id going to be equal to this sender id. Which one? Message dot sender id. Okay, let's check this. So now we are getting the data. I mean, we are getting the messages from the Thomas. So this is working fine. If I click to the trash, nothing we have there because with the status of 3, we don't have any data. Okay. Now we need to check in the send messages. So for send messages, we did not add any condition right now. So I will make a copy of this one first. And when in the send messages, data will come. So send the logged user ID and sender ID will be equal, right? So that will be true. Now we need to check in the send messages we have the data. Uh, okay, now in the send message we have the data, but here I want to load the name. Only the two user name should come here. In the messages is fine. So let's work on this one first. So messages item, we need to load this one message item. Here I need to be at 2 because of the character was coming here. That's fine. Now I want to I need to be modify this. So for this, first of all, we need to be create one input here. So let me copy of this one. Here we can add the type. And based on this, we can load the name. Okay. So right now the name is coming like this. So I will copy of this one. Fine. Let's check this one. Okay. We need to be add bracket. Okay. Fine. Okay. Instant messages now. Oh, John Martin. Again, the name is coming. Let's check again. So in the type we have the send. Oh, I did not send the type there. That also I need to be sent in this HTML. Type will be message type. Let me check once what's the variable name is this one. Oh, okay. Now this has changed. Now this name also I want to change. So the same I will do because here the name is coming. Okay. So I will make a copy of this one. Let me paste here, or we can copy of this one. Okay. Now we can copy of this one. Add the colon. If this will be true, then it should become the 2. Perfect. Now this is coming. And we need to be work on this delete also, right? So for this, first of all, here I will create one function in the TS file. So that will be on delete this data, and we need to be emit also. So output decorator I will use emit data. So data will come from here, and here I can set the type is message. Okay, so on delete function where that will be called, right? So it should be called because where we have the delete icon. Here I will add is click, that will be data. So this is fine, but in all screen I think this is coming. I want to show this uh, delete icon and messages screen. So if the data status is 1, then delete icon should come. Okay. Now data dot status equal 1. Delete is coming. The trash message I think will not come. And for this is also coming because the status is 1. Now this delete event we have been created in message item. So the same we need to be add here, this event. So we will do like this. And this function we will create in the TS file. Okay. But before this, we need to be add the method in the service file. So I will open that one. And here I will add delete message. And definitely in future we require send message function also. So I will make a copy of this one, and one more I need to be create, send message. That will be a post request. And here I will add the endpoint only. That's it. Here I need to be add the observable, and the same I need to be copying. So here one more thing we need to send is message. Perfect. Now I need to be this is current, and this dot message service delete message data we need to send. We'll add the subscribe here, and I will add this dot store uh, dispatch new cat all messages. Again we need to call this one again. Okay. And the toaster also very required. So again I will import inject one more toaster service toaster, and I will use the toaster here success response dot message. Okay, let's check once working or not. If I click on this one delete, message deleted. Okay, if I click to this trash, perfect, it's working fine. Okay, now we need to work on this compose message. So for this I will close all the files. We need to be work on this compose message. Before this we need to be open this compose screen where we have this one. Okay, so make it functional of this form first. For this we need to be go in ts file, we need to be create one function here, and I will add the ng on init also. So implement I will use on init, ng on in it, compose form, and I need to be import reactive form group, and in the constructor I will add some fields. This dot compose form dot f form builder also I want to use. So fb form builder inject form builder. Okay, dot group. Here I will add two new form control. By default, that will be a blank. Validators dot required. I will add here. Let me make a copy of this one, and that will be a subject. That will be a body. All are required. So I will add the comma here. Now this is working fine. So here also I required a logged in user data and the user's data. Okay. So I will copy paste from the message.ts file. Which one? This one. This one I need. And one more time I need to be make a copy of this one because users data also I required. I will add a users. Let me import this one. Observable also I need to be import, and user state and the select decorate this one. So now the users data I can select from here. That will be selected users. Select users. Okay. Now I will make a, because I need to be bind. I need to be send add the data here in the select box. So what I will try here, I will add the select box so that I can choose the data. Sorry, I can choose the user. For this, I will create one selector here. Select box. User of $users. So users dollar async also I need to be added here, and this I need to be close. Okay. Let me add the track also. Track dollar index. At this I will put one more options. Okay, and I need to add here the name of the user name. Okay, here I will put user ID. For ID bracket I will add here per bracket because that will be a dynamic value. Let me check once. Okay, no found. Okay, so that means I need to be add the common module here. Common module. Now it's working, and I think users not coming. That we will check. For now, here I will add the class form. Select. We check once. Okay, let me add the says. Make a copy of the control. Here I will add the select. Now it's working fine, but user is not coming. So for now, input box is not required. So I will remove this one. Now we need to check why the user's not coming. Okay, maybe we don't have the data in the store. So in ng on init, we can dispatch that one. I can do this dot store, but before this, we need to be inject the store. store, store, or dispatch, that all users at once. Now users are coming. Oh, no, this, oh, here also are coming. So now what we can do, first of all, we will add the name here in the nav bar, because so that we will understand, okay, which user is logged in. So I need to go in the shared folder, the layouts, and in header I need to be add. So here, pretty simple to add, because authentication function is also there from the logged in user. So same we can copy from the message app, sorry, message component, and I can paste here. Let me import all required thing and this model also. There's only one thing we need to be sure there is the name, right? And name only will come if the user is logged in. Double curly braces, async I will use, dot name, object possibly null, add the question mark. Now it's working, but why the name is not coming? Maybe because we don't have the data. So here I will add the implement on init ng on init is dot user dollar user subscribe, next user. So same we are doing, this the same we have done in this file, right? Let me copy of this one and paste here, but this is not required, only I need to put this one. So now the store also we need to be import, so I need to use the inject. In the compose screen we have done the same, so let me do the same here. Okay, inject should be import, store should be right here. I can use the get log user. Now the name is coming John Martin. Okay, that's the bracket. So bracket can use like this. Yeah, no double. That is best, I think. Yes, John Martin. Okay, now in the select input box, you can see the John Martin also coming. Okay, that we can do. That's fine. But for now, I want to remove this one. So I will go in the state, a user state where we have written the code for get all the users data, and here I will add a filter dot filter shouldn't be equal state dot user dot id when the logged in user. Okay, now we can check again. Thomas is coming, so this is also working fine. Now we need to make the functional of this form. So already we have been add the form in this file, you can see, right? Compose form. So same form we can use, and here instead of this we can add the form group. Okay, and here I will add form control. Okay, for here I will add the two, that will be a subject, will be the message, or I can say the body. Okay, because there we have the body. Okay, subject. That's fine. So if I click on and if I submit this one, submit, send message, and call this function send message. And if this dot compose form dot valid, and say the log is this dot compose form dot value. Okay, now if I use this one, if I click on send message, nothing is working. Okay, okay, right now we don't have the data for sender, that's why it's not coming. If I move here, then you can see I choose again, data is coming, but sender data we don't have, means the logged in user ID we need to be added here. So doing here, we can do one thing. The message app, we are getting the data like this. Okay, so let me paste here, and here I think we can update, right? Because this is the logged in user, can get the data, and here we can set just like this, post form value, that will be true, user ID. Now we can check one. They are saying okay, can be null. Definitely can be null. Oh, in the center we don't have the data. Okay, I need to be type sender here. Perfect. Now it's working fine. Okay, the same data we need to be sent. So I will call the API here. This dot message service. So message service also I need to be message service. Should be in small letter. Don't send message. Now here this dot compose form dot value. This I need to be and add the subscribe method. Next response, and for from the delete function I will copy and paste here. You can see this is right. So here I will do the same and get all messages I need to be called. For now, and toaster also I need to be add here. Toaster for this test service, and toaster it's working fine. Now you can check once how that will work. Okay, for Thomas, okay, T test message working. Network tag we can check. Working fine. Message sent. Let me or after sent message, I think we need to be redirect on the message. And you can see in the sent message we have been set this one, so this is coming. Now if I think I need to try to log in with Thomas Hill. We can check Hill Thomas sample 456. This is logged in, and you can see just now I have sent the message. So this is working fine. Okay. Now I think message is going, but we need to be add one more thing here. Actually, I want to create one socket file so that real time base message will be sent. Okay, that will be a great thing. So here I will create one more service, not in backend. Let me open the PowerShell service for services. It socket service I have created. Perfect. Now here, what I will do, I will create some methods. First of all, I need to be install the socket, right? So let me open the URL socket.io to translate. Okay, socket.io. This site to be used. So this one I will copy and paste here installed. Now in the service.ts file, sorry, socket.ts file, I will create. I will add in the constructor. I need to be at the URL private socket socket. I need to be use here. And one more thing, we need to be import this one, right? This one I need to be import. And this I did not use. I know socket equal to IO. This API URL we need to be add here. Now two methods only we need to be add here. Send message or send message. Message should be in string. This dot socket dot emit, and I will add trigger message. It message I will send, and one for get the message. Return new observer, so that will be done by automatically. So we are capable, that will be our observer. So this dot socket dot on, I will add the same thing, trigger message. So here message will come as a string, and for now, for testing purpose, we can add the console log and observer dot next to add here. So this is fine. Now what we need to do is this method we need to be called, and in the backend side also we need to be install this one, because now in the index.ts file we did not add any socket here, right? So some changes also we need to do. For this, first of all, we need to be install the package. So cd backend, I will here and okay.io, that we need to be installed. Now that has been installed, and I need to be import here, import, add the curly braces from socket.io. Okay, this is fine. The server, and we need to create the server here. So after the app, I will add const server new http, but http also we need to be import. http same to, okay, server, and inside this we can add the app, and we need to be add um, the IO configuration, because we need to be allowed, right? So for this, I will add const IO equal new server. So server and server I can use, which I have created already. And here I will add course origin. For now, I will set this for all. Okay. Now instead of app, we can use the server app.listen. Okay, this is working. And here we need to be set real time messages io.on, and there you remember we have been add a trigger message, right? But before that we need to be add the connection here, right? And a connection socket, and not like this socket any, because when you will be login that will be assigned one port, socket dot on. And after this I will add a trigger message because I need to be add the trigger message went. That's it, io.amit trigger message I will do. So this only we need to do. Okay, now we need to be check if it's working fine or not. So how we will check? When you send the message, when you compose the message, so in the compose screen we need to be at the trigger. So for this we need to be open the compose component.ts file, and here we need to be inject the service socket service socket service we need to be inject. Here I need to be add socket service, I think same. Now this is fine. Okay, here I need to be trigger this dot socket service send message. Here I need to be send the message. It's working fine or not. Other like this I need to be sent. So I will send the working for now. Now, if that will be triggered, what we need to do in the message screen, we need to do all the things because we need to be reload the data, and we need to be add the routing here because after success message we need to be route on box. Okay, so here I will add a router. We need to be import first. So there I will import router, router, router. Okay, this dot router navigate messages inbox. Check once. Do we have any? No, no, we don't have. So let me try once. Test, test, and message. Oh, this is redirecting. So this is perfect. It's working fine. And message in sent. You can see this is sent message is coming. And we need to check now how the data is reloading for this another user or not. So let me check once. Let me open the Health Thomas example. Okay, so now Thomas Hill we have here, and you can see before 30 seconds I have sent this one. Let me do the same and let me try. So again I will do Thomas. This is updated message for socket. Copy and paste here. Send. And in this screen, if I check, oh, nothing is coming. That means one more thing we need to do here. What I need to do is in the component.ts file, I want to call the get all because one more method we have been created, right? Get messages that we did not use. So here I will use this one. So before this, I need to inject the socket service. So socket service, I need to be picked first. It socket service ng on init. Here I need to be you add, but before this we need to be implement on init, ng on init. This is socket service. Get messages. Dot subscribe. Next. And here I need to be actually based on this one. If I got the response, I need to be called dispatch the socket, the store. So here I can use the store dot store dispatch new get all messages. This we need to be called. Let's check once again. If I type here for Thomas, hey, this is new message, and right now we don't have anything. And message. Let me check here. Oh, the message is coming. Perfect. Now, if I try to this one, and right now we have on inbox, John. Hey, John. This is first message. Okay. If I click on submit, hey, message is coming. So that I want to do, right? So you can see, guys, a lot of things we have been learned from this project. We have been used the socket, right? Login and logout functionality also we have been learned. And the compose message we have been added here. So now one more thing that I want to add, but the code I will not write. So to input the custom to input I have created, you can find from the GitHub repository, and I will add the link in the description box. You can find from there. Okay. So let me copy and paste for now in my code. So you know this one we have been created. Let me do from anything that I need to be import, nothing. Now only I need to use this one on the composite screen. So before this I need to be import this one is to input find, and here I need to do the same on the compose HTML file. Instead of this we need to be add the app to okay. And one more thing we need to be add the selected data. I will add one function on the TS file. For now, I have here on select user dollar event. Okay, the same we need to be create here. Otherwise, that will be give you one error. Event. Okay, be any for now. Not any. I think user. Right, that will be like this. Okay, now this is fine, but for now we need to be check how that will be work. So here I need to type Thomas. So you can see the name is coming, right? So if I select this one, the ID is coming. This is perfect. Now I can remove this one. This field I can remove. Okay, which one is this red box? Okay, this I can remove now. So now on selected user, I need to create one variable selected user, I user and me. By default, that will be null, right? So by default, I have sent to this null, and here this selected user. Let me change the name of this one. You can see if I put the console log here, if I choose Hill Thomas, you can see the data is coming. Okay. And I need only the data ID. Okay. So that I can do, and I can do like this. But that will be for two. Okay. Only for two. Okay. This will work. From here, I can remove this one. Now we can check again. Thomas is new man with custom field. Okay. Paste here the same. The network tab we need to be checked. Payload, message sent. You can see in the payload we have the ID. Okay. And this is working nice. You can see just now. Okay, send message is coming. Perfect. So that I want to do, and you have learned a lot of things from this project. This is very small, but yeah, a lot of things we have been learned from this project. So guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for the latest updates. A lot of video will come, and I will try to upload on daily basis. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching this video.